For years, international students entering the United States on an F1 visa have been allowed to stay under a system called the Duration of Status or the DS. This meant that they could legally remain in the country for as long as they were enrolled in an academic program, follow the conditions of the visa, and complete on the authorization practical training. There was no fixed date, end, or a start date on their admission. However, the system is set to change. And one data has now become crucial: the September 15th. Many international students are trying to enter the United States before the deadline because it could determine which immigration rule applies to them throughout the years of studies. Under the new proposed rule by the US Department of Homeland Security, most new F1 visa students entering the country after 15th of September 2026 will receive a duration of status, a longer one. Instead, they would be granted a fixed admission period of up to just 4 years. This change could now have a major implication, especially for the students enrolled on a longer academic program. While undergraduate and many master programs may finish within just 4 years, PhD students and researchers often require 5 to 7 years to complete their studies. Now, under the proposed system, such students may have to apply for another extension just to remain legally inside the country. Any failure to secure the extension on time could now result in the loss of the legal immigration status. Another reason students are rushing to arrive before the September 15th is that they are those who are before and the new rules take place. So if you enter before 15th September 2026, you will be under the older rules, well, depending on how the policy is implemented by the immigration authorities. The proposed changes also affect the students after graduation. At the present, international students generally receive a 60-day grace period to just prepare for the departure, transfer another institution, or maybe apply for a different immigration status. While under the new immigration proposals, that grace period would now be reduced to just 30 days, giving the students much less time and to make an important decision about their future. This is not the end. The policy could now also impact the students planning multiple graduation degrees. Under the proposal, a student who completes one master's degree generally would not be able to start another master's program while remaining on the F1 status. Instead, he would typically be extended into the process to a higher academic level such as PhD. Well, according to the Department of Homeland Security, the proposed reforms are intended to strengthen the immigration oversight, reduce the visa overstay, prevent the fraud, and improve the national security. However, the universities and the education organizations are now expressing concerns that the changes could discourage the talent and the international students from choosing the United States. For India, one of the largest sources of international students, and the US, both countries, and it is a proposed policy that could affect thousands of future both sides of the border. Students planning their study in the United States are being advised to stay informed, follow the guidelines issued by the universities, and to ensure that their travel plans comply only with the latest immigration requirements. One deadline could determine whether the study under the existing systems or a new proposed rule.